Hi, I'm Annette Patko with Bordeaux Studio, and the Evanston Chamber has been doing water cooler chats to check in with our local business owners, what they have been up to during this time of shut-in. Many of them have found creative ways to still continue their business and see clients or connect with their clients. Today we have Amanda Tarver. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you. I know Amanda does amazing massages. A lot of us chamber members rave about her massages. If you have not had a massage with Amanda, go see her after this is all over. So Amanda, now that we are at home, how has your work and life changed in your office? How does your office look right now?
My office is pretty empty at the moment, although there are new guidelines that came out through the state of Illinois recently. I just heard about them yesterday that say that we can now perform massage with a doctor's referral. So I am planning to start seeing people only with a physician's referral. But for people who don't have that referral, I've set up a new office in my home.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been offering virtual massage sessions, which I know sounds a little counterintuitive to a lot of people. And actually I spent like the first week of quarantine feeling really low because I'm like, I touch people. That's what I do. And so how can I work if I can't touch people? And then, I came to this realization that I have all this knowledge about how to work with not only other bodies, but with my own body. And so why can't I just share that knowledge with people? And so I set up this idea of doing virtual sessions.
Which is Well, we're spending so much time in front of the computer and on Zoom calls and the whole time. So, we're slouching and the day goes on, we're slouching more. So we need to know how to stretch or do those massages. Because you do.
Yeah, the majority of people who I've been seeing have been talking about neck, shoulder, hand, and wrist because people are spending time in claws. They've got their mouse hand and their typing hands, and this wears on you. And so we've been doing a lot of like stretching out the fingers and the hands and sort of just relaxing all of this. Because I also feel like people are feeling more like they have to be on all the time because they have people who are looking at them on a screen.
Right.
And so I think that's wearing on people too.
Plus at home, we sometimes don't have that comfortable setup as we do in our offices because our chairs are different. I'm sitting all over the place in my space, but certainly an office chair, sometimes it has more posture where you like sitting at the computer.
Right. Yeah.
So how about new projects? What kind of new projects do you have coming up? I know you've been doing some seminars for people, some giving free online courses of how to massage yourself too.
Yeah, so for private sessions, I offer different amounts of time, but once a week I've been doing a free 20-minute group session that anybody is welcome to join. And I've been focusing on, so when we do a private session, I normally recommend having some tools on hand. A lot of things around your house can be used to massage yourself. One of my favorites is using a tennis ball or a rolling pin is actually an excellent massage tool. But for the free sessions, I'm trying to make them as accessible as possible. And so everything is just things that you can do with your own hands, with your own body weight. And so, yeah, we've been sort of focusing a lot on sort of those things that I mentioned, the neck, shoulders, and hands. I'm also planning on doing a couple sessions where we focus on the belly. Which I know is really scary to a lot of people because we've been taught to hate our bellies, which is such a shame. But with stress, and everybody has stress all the time, but with the different type of stress we have now, a lot of people see that in digestive issues.
Oh, okay.
So people are getting belly aches or gas, constipation, ulcers, things in the gut that just aren't working well because when your stress levels are heightened, it takes away from other bodily functions.
Right.
And so I'm planning to do some belly work and some other stretches for legs and hips because everybody's been sitting in chairs.
Yes.
And so each week we're doing 20 minutes that's sort of got its own focus.
Awesome. Yeah. The belly, that's true because for me, I always carried my stress in my stomach. I always had stomach ache. When I was a kid before a math test, I always had a stomach ache.
Yeah.
So that was a stress that kept. So how about, just work life and home life? How are you balancing? Are you doing any Zen things? Any tips for us that how to balance all that?
You know, I've been giving myself permission to feel what I need to feel at that moment,
Oh, yes.
which I think is really important. I think there's this mentality that we have to, now that we're sitting at home with nothing to do, I think there's a lot of people who feel like they have to fill their time. And then when they don't, they feel guilty. And there's nothing wrong with vegging out in front of the TV. Like, if that's what you feel up to doing right now, veg out in front of the TV. You don't have to learn a new language. You don't have to learn to play an instrument. Like, nobody's expecting greatness. So I think what I've been doing is sort of checking in with myself and asking, what do I need in this moment? And if I need to take a nap, I take a nap. And then I have other productive times where I've completely redone the design of my website. I've essentially set up an entirely new business with all virtual services. So in addition to the massage services, I'm also doing virtual doula services and offering my infant massage course virtually. So I've actually been getting a lot done, but I noticed that I was feeling lazy and feeling really bad about that. And so I started questioning, why am I feeling bad about that? And I think a lot of us are in the same place, and everybody wants to feel like they're being productive. And sometimes the most productive thing that you can do is taking care of what your body and your mind need in that moment.
Right. So listen to your body, and it's good advice. And give yourself permission to take a break from things. And right now we have kind of a forced break, and some people can't sit still, and it's actually hurting. You know, they feel like they can't, but it's good once in a while to sit still.
Yes. Yeah. And if you need to have something to do something.
Right.
And so setting goals for yourself is, I think, very important, but also understanding that may be modified as you go. You may change your goals, and you may find yourself having productive times of day that are completely different than what they were before, which is okay too.
Well, thank you for all that advice, and we will tune in tomorrow for your massage workshop for the group one, and then otherwise we can get a private session with you or a couples session.
Or couples, yeah. So yeah, I'm happy to work with people. The session is tomorrow at 3:00.
At 3:00.
And my website is massageanddoula.com.
Right.
And I'm keeping up to date on the website with when each of the next sessions is. So if you ever have a question, just go to massageanddoula.com, and you can check in and see when the next free session is.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Amanda. And I will post this information also in the link for this video.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, thank you. See you soon. Bye.